Big Mamas by Donald Crews. Did you see her? Did you see Big Mama? We called our grandmother Big Mama. Not that she was big, but she was Mama's Mama. Every summer we went to see her. Mama, my sisters, my brothers, and me. Daddy had to work. He'd come later. It took 3 days and 2 nights on the train. And now we were nearly there. Cottondale, Cottondale, next station stop, Cottondale, yelled the conductor to the nearly empty train. Don't leave no babies on this train. He always made the same joke, year after year. My Uncle Slank came for us by car. We always hoped he'd come with a horse and wagon, but he never did. We crossed back over the train tracks and a turn or two along the red dirt road, and into the lane in front of Big Mama's house. Big Mama and Big Papa were waiting for us on the porch. There was hugs and kisses, and oh my, how you've grown, and oh, how tall you are. Is that you? Then, off with our shoes and socks. We wouldn't need them much for the next few weeks. Now to see that nothing had changed in the hall, in the sewing machine that you had to pedal like a bicycle, the big clock over the fireplace, the wind-up record player, the kerosene lamps and the Sears and Roebuck catalogs, our room, my brother's and mine and Uncle Slank's. Across the hall, the room where my sisters and Mama slept, and next to it, Big Mama and Big Papa's room, and then to the back porch. Off the porch there were 3 rooms, a tiny extra room no bigger than the bed that was in it. None of us wanted to sleep there alone. The dining room with the big round table and the chairs, and next to it the kitchen. On the porch was the washstand where we washed our hands, our faces, and feet. At the end of the porch was the well. Don't fall in, we were told every year. No one ever did. We stood on tiptoe to watch the bucket go down and fill with water so that we could have a drink from the dipper that hung nearby. Everything was just the same. In the backyard was the chicken coop where Sunday's dinner chicken spent its last days. Behind the shed, full of old stuff, was the outhouse. Okay, now, it's not scary in the dark, but we stopped to drink at the pops, and after the past we would go to the pear tree where the turkeys roosted at night. Under the tractor, in front of the tool shed, was a good place to look for nests with eggs in them. And next to the tool shed was a huge empty pot for making syrup from sugarcane juice. I dug some worms from the big pile of cane pulp. Wigglers were the best kind for fishing. I chose a bowl. The barn was another place to look for eggs. On the stable to see Nancy and Maud. Maud was friendly, but Nancy, she was a biter. And then down the path, past the cow pen and the pig pen, to the pond. The flat-bottomed boat was still there. Plenty of water for fishing and swimming this year. Everything was just as it should be. A fish, I got one, I yelled. Woohoo, woohoo! The train whistle was in the distance. That meant it was time for dinner. Everybody sitting around the table that filled the big room. Big Mama, Big Papa, Uncle Slank, our cousins from down the road, and all of us. We talked about what we did last year. We talked about what we're going to do this year. We talked so much that we hardly had time to eat. The night was jet black, except for millions of stars. We could hardly sleep thinking about the things to come. Some nights, even now, I think I might wake up and be in the morning at Big Mama's house with the whole summer